Well, with Remembrance Day approaching, Canadians are preparing to honor those who served our country, and that means the annual Poppy Fund campaign has begun. Every year, the Poppy campaign raises funds to support the veterans and their families. And joining us now from the Royal Legion, Dave and Robert, who likes to be known as Mac. Correct, Robert?
That's me.
Thank you, gentlemen, for coming in today.
Good morning.
We appreciate it. Well, let's start off, before we talk about the fund and the Poppy campaign. Mac, why don't we start off with you? Tell us about your service and what those medals, quite a few of them, represent.
Well, first of all, when I got too smart for the school teacher, my father only gave me 2 weeks free room and board, and I didn't want to be a hard rock miner in Thompson, Manitoba, so I joined the Army, the least of two evils.
And how many years ago was that?
1962.
All right.
And, the medals you asked about, these are all my service medals, okay, including the Order of Military Merit, which is the third highest award in Canada, and these are for service to the Royal Canadian Legion.
What about you, Dave? Tell us about your history in the military.
Again, grew up in the Okanagan. Farming was not my forte. School wasn't my forte, so I decided to do something for a couple of years, joined the military. 22 years later, I got out, and Cyprus, peacekeeper, and long service medal. Spent a bunch of years jumping out of planes, having all kinds of fun.
Well, again, thank you to both of you for your service. Mac, tell us about the Poppy Fund campaign and what it does.
Well, the Poppy Fund is, this time of year, is the only way that money is generated, and the money is used to support and help veterans in time of need or their families.
And how did this campaign officially start? Take us back to the history of where it all began.
Where it began, I guess, would be, 1926, I guess?
In that time frame,
yeah,
yes.
1926, when the Royal Canadian Legion was formed, and supporting veterans from the First War, Second War, Korea, and we're still doing it today. And some of the numbers that we've got through the Poppy Fund, supporting our service officers. In Alberta, we've brought back $16 million to veterans, which is one of the things. Pensions, we've got almost $46,000 in pensions, and payments back to the veterans of $604,000. So it's,
it has been very effective.
Oh, yeah.
There's no question. And it must continue to be effective. Mac, are they used by the branches? Like, you talk about your affiliation with the Legions. Do the Legions use them as well, the funds?
Oh, yes. Off and on, it's got to be to benefit the veteran or their families, but it's more to the individual than the branch. There's quite a few hoops you got to jump through, but you can use Poppy Fund to put in accessibility or like railings for handicap facilities, items like that. If it has to, the facility needs upgraded, stuff like that.
So, Dave, it's officially underway now. And how long does the campaign go on for?
Starts the last Friday in October and runs through to the November 11th.
And in terms of where you can get them, pretty much anywhere. Are there any specific areas that you would like to highlight?
We're not really specific areas. We've got volunteers running out with buckets as fast as we can. We don't want to put them out too early, and just it takes time to get them all across the city with the limited number of volunteers. And so we're trying to hit all the major stores. And
we have corporate sponsors like Walmart, Shoppers Drug Mart, so we make sure all those, Tim Hortons, make all those facilities always have poppies available. And of course it takes time and effort to get around to them all and find some of them now, because they, especially Tim Hortons, they crop up all over the place, and to get a phone call, well, where's our pail of poppies? Well, where are you at? Just that.
Well, again, thank you, gentlemen, for coming in. Good luck with the campaign, and thank you again for your service over the years.
You're more than welcome.
Very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The annual Poppy campaign runs now until November 11th, Remembrance Day. For more information, give them a call, 780-425-8654. You can catch them online as well. It's really simple, poppyfund.ca. They have a Twitter handle as well. Don't have that Twitter handle up on your screen, but you can search it, and it will come up. Stay with us. We're back after the break.